Hey there, Fresh University students. First off, welcome to the wonderful, confusing world of higher education, where freedom meets deadlines and procrastination becomes an art form. I'm here to help you survive your first semester without getting exmatriculated or losing your sanity. I've got some tips that'll save you time, money, and tears. Let's dive in. Tip number 1. Check your university mail regularly. Look, I get it. Checking a second email account feels like voluntarily walking into chaos. Solution? Set up mail forwarding to your personal email. That way, you'll never miss an announcement about a class being canceled or, an important exam. Side note: if you're the kind of person who leaves 200 unread emails, this might not help you. Consider therapy for your inbox habits. Tip number 2. Free Microsoft Office 365. Who doesn't love free stuff? Your university might give you access to Microsoft Office 365 for free. Yes, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, the tools of academic survival. Bonus: 1 terabyte of OneDrive storage. That's right, more space to hoard lecture notes you'll probably never read again. And sometimes you get even more software. Look it up. No reason to pay for something when you can get it free. I mean, you're already paying enough in tuition, right? Tip number 3. Discounts galore. Check Unidays. You're a student now, so the world wants to give you discounts. Why? No idea. But we're not asking questions. Unidays has discounts on everything from clothes to tech. So whether you need a new laptop or just want to buy that overpriced hoodie, you'll save a little cash. Tip number 4. GitHub Student Developer Pack. This one is a gem, especially for you computer science nerds. GitHub Student Pack offers tons of free software and tools. You'll look smart just by knowing it exists, and when you use the tools, you might actually become smart. Emphasis on might. Tip number 5. Pay your semester fee. Seems obvious, right? But if you don't pay it, you'll get exmatriculated. That's a fancy way of saying, you're out. And you'll have a lot more free time on your hands, though that's probably not the kind of freedom you're after. Just pay the fee and thank me later. Tip number 6. Register for exams. Speaking of important tasks, registering for exams is separate from signing up for the class. Miss that deadline, and you'll get to experience the joy of sitting out the exam, which is not as fun as it sounds. If you're ever in doubt, cross-check with your friends. Or if your friends are also clueless, then maybe it's time to collectively panic. Tip number 7. ChatGPT is your friend. Sort of. ChatGPT can answer your study questions, but here's the catch. Sometimes it'll be wrong, with absolute confidence. It's like that friend who always thinks they know the answer. Use it, but double-check everything. It's better than making up your own answers, though, so that's something. Tip number 8. The Getting Things Done method for task management. If you're drowning in tasks, David Allen's Getting Things Done method can save your sanity. It's all about organizing tasks into clear categories so nothing falls through the cracks. GTD uses Godot key lists. 1. Inbox. This is where you capture everything that's on your mind. Dump all your tasks, ideas, and commitments here. 2. Next actions. These are the tasks you can do immediately. If it takes less than 2 minutes, just do it. Otherwise, it goes here. 3. Waiting for. Stuff you've delegated or are waiting on others for. This way, you don't forget who owes you what. 4. Someday, maybe. Things you want to do eventually but aren't urgent right now. You move tasks between these lists as they progress, keeping everything organized. Apps like TickTick or Todoist help manage these lists easily. For a more in-depth explanation, check out the GTD Wikipedia page. Trust me, it's worth it. Tip number 9. Don't overload your calendar. Your calendar is for appointments and deadlines only, seriously. Don't put every little task in there unless you want your life to look like one never-ending to-do list. And here's a bonus. Set your deadlines 3 to 4 days before the actual deadline. You will forget you did this and feel like a rock star when you finish early. Just try it. Tip number 10. Once you're done, you're done. This one's key to maintaining your sanity. Once you've finished your tasks for the day, don't add new ones. You need some downtime. The assignments will still be there tomorrow, I promise. Enjoy your free time. Tip number 11. Schedule study time. If you're struggling to find time for studying, schedule it in your calendar like any other important event. Treat it like a Netflix binge, but with slightly fewer laughs and more textbooks. It's not glamorous, but it works. Tip number 12. Use TickTick's priority and deadline features. If you're using an app like TickTick, make the most of the priority and deadline features. They can really help you focus on what's most important instead of just randomly checking off whatever you feel like doing. Tip number 13. Last but not least, if you want to make sure nothing surprises you, read the study regulations for the program you're enrolled in. It's like the legal document of your degree. It'll tell you how long you're allowed to study, what happens if you fail a class, and how long you have to finish your thesis. Ignorance isn't bliss here. Knowledge is power, or at least a diploma. And there you have it. A few key tips to help you navigate your first semester without losing your mind. Remember, university is about balance, studying, surviving, and making memories.